want to be able to create AI generated content and ads at scale.
So in terms of making the hero section for a website, that's not hard to do. And in fact, I've got a video editing skill, like a video skill that does exactly that. So it basically takes a static version of a website. Let's picture a roofing business, for example, with a hero section of a roof, and then would create a video based on that and put that in there. That is not particularly hard to do. Creating the content and the ads at scale can be done, but it still requires tremendous resources. So I'm currently working with a client from the community who runs a coffee business. He is a coffee grower, just like myself. I have a coffee farm here too in Peru. I like coffee. And so he wants to make advertisements for Facebook so that he can move away from Amazon and more into owning his own customer base. And so we've done some video tests. First of all, per 15-second video, we're currently looking at about $5 of generation. So it's expensive.
Yeah.
But the outcome is also fantastic. I can show you some of those examples. We can take a look at that. It's pretty fantastic, the outcomes that the video models can produce, specifically Gemini Omni at this point. Yeah. Remove the silences, a little bit of voice cleanup, maybe some subtitles, scene changes, a bit of zoom in, some jump cuts, right? These types of very, yeah. That's what Claude currently really can do well. That's something that you can, with the community resources, easily build. Now, a question for that. Rendering is still a challenge. So the way that I've solved this for myself is I render all of my videos in the cloud, but I'm also not running the same volume that you do. I do basically one YouTube video per day, a few shorts, and that's it. So I run all of that in the cloud so that I can keep working with my local machine without slowing down through rendering, because that takes a lot of resources usually, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a secondary machine that you can let the videos render on? Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not being utilized yet.
Okay, well, that's good. That's rather good news than bad news, meaning we have resources to work with. That's fantastic. Well, yeah. Okay, good. Well, for like a bit of realistic expectations for that full on, I give you a video just like you saw on Instagram, and then it would reverse engineer that and create images or B-roll or like videos just like that. That's not quite there yet. In order to really build a system that could do that, you would need to put a lot of prompting in there and a lot of effort and a lot of attention. That's not quite that easy to do yet. These volume editing use case that we just spoke about, I would actually encourage you to start there. But like, let me ask you, what will drive the needle currently for you in your business? Is it client delivery or is it advertising for your own events business? So like, what would be, because your vision is quite grand. And you've had success in the past, you've built businesses in the past, so I understand that visionary component to that. But you're probably going to be most content with the progress that you see if you roll that out in stages of development and actually start with something that would be an easy win, like kind of low-hanging fruit, capture that, and then expand